We are continuing our conversation with Porsha Williams and Kamau Bell from United Shades of America, which premieres later this month on CNN. Kamau, you posted a photo of a piece of sidewalk chalk art that your 9-year-old daughter did. Tell me about that.
You know, we were having conversations, and I mean, one of the first pieces of art we saved of her is she wrote the phrase Black Lives Matter when she didn't even know what the letters were. She was just copying it. So she's been always talking about Black Lives Matter with us. We've always talked about it. Mm-hmm. And we were in the car talking about white people not saying Black Lives Matter and what that meant. And we got home and she just ran and got the sidewalk chalk. And the thing that's so clear about it, she wrote, I'm Black, my dad is Black, my grandmother's Black, my grandfather's Black, I am Black, Black Lives Matter. And it's her accepting her Blackness, even though her mom is white, her mom's side of the family is white, that she's really clear about it. Yeah.
I love that.
It wasn't an assignment. A lot of people are going to think you made her do it. Right. I didn't go, you need to create some art to show Black. It was something that came out of her, which is the most powerful part about it.
I love that. Can I say why I love that?
Yeah.
I love that because, you know, a lot of time the innocence of children is really our truth as adults, honestly. You know, that's been the whole thing of why it's like, you know, sometimes me and my friends, we're out and we want to say something and it's like someone will say Black, you have to say it real low. And it's almost just for us to show that we're standing up for Black people is this we're against white people. And that's not the case. And his daughter gets that at such a young age that she's not offending her mom by owning her Blackness and accepting it. That's so beautiful that she can be Black and proud and understand that it doesn't take away from her love for any other race. That's amazing.
I guess I might know the answer to this, but anyone have a comment about how the administration has been responding to this whole thing?
You got it.
All I'll say is this. Every activist, organizer, every Black person I know in Oakland and Berkeley knew this was coming. The only thing they didn't know about was COVID-19. But the minute he became president, everybody was like, get ready. Yeah. So anyone who was surprised by this, you shouldn't be like, oh, nobody saw this coming. It was that you weren't listening, again, to the Black people around you, or you thought, well, I'll be fine. I think that's also the selfish position of like, it's not going to be for me. But everybody I knew this was coming. It's just the order of events is different.
Right. Mm-hmm. You're a comedian. Is there anything that you've taken out of what's going on today that's made you laugh? I mean,
the kind of laughter that Black folks do and oppressed people do is always in the middle of horrible situations. So we find laughter quite quickly. And when I saw Trump hold up that Bible like he'd never held up a Bible before, and it was fully burning his hand, that made me laugh as horrible as the situation was. I was like, there was something that was so funny about this man holding up a Bible.
So ridiculous.
When you look at the future, you both have young children. When you look at the future, what does the future look like for you, Porsha?
Honestly, that makes thinking about the future for my daughter in this moment, it makes me emotional because, you know, this is not the world I want her to grow up in. You know, I don't ever want to imagine she would have to deal with being in the home with her boyfriend, her fiance, etc., and police coming in and lighting the home up and then them trying to possibly charge her boyfriend, you know, the same way as Breonna Taylor. I wouldn't want her to grow up and use her voice as an activist and try to empower her people about our rights and enlighten us the same way as Sandra Bland and her be killed in the care of police. You know, it's just like I really, truly am fighting this fight for my daughter's future and for the people in my family, the young people in my family. This is not what we want to give them. This was given to us. This was put on us, not by our Black people, but by the oppressors. So if we can all come together now, possibly she can live and have a better life than what we're dealing with now.
Kamau, same question for you.
You know, I think it's a big question because I've had this, for the first time in my life, I've had the thought of like, wait, we don't have to live in America.
Wow.
Like, there's racism all over the world, and no country is free of institutionalized oppression and structural oppression, but other countries do it differently. We don't have to stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that, again, America, we're so egocentric that we get caught up in like America being the best. But like I said, I think this America experiment might be a wrap shortly, and we don't have to be here while it falls down around our ears.
Wow.
That's a sad thought.
That is a sad thought.
And I love America. I wouldn't be doing this work if I didn't, but when I think about my kids, I don't want my love or egocentricness thing about this country to affect their life in that way. The same way you're talking about your child, Porsha.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is the first time I've ever really had that thought about, like, we could go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hope that Portia's more optimistic view takes hold.
I hope so too.
I'm optimistic, or I wouldn't be doing the work, Andy.
Right.
What keeps me going. It's just also, I want to see the work get done. So
Yeah.
I'm the comedian.
Mm-hmm.
I am optimistic, but it's also like, part of this is I'm still Black, so I got to be realistic.